Hello everybody, and we're back to the European World Championship Qualifier 2015 in Dublin, Ireland. I'm joined by Matthew Bell.
Hey everyone, how you doing?
And we are going to be looking at the top four. Now, all of these players, of course, are already going to Japan.
Yeah.
We were just a little bit of a while there just because they had to fill out all of their forms, of course.
Yeah, we need to make sure that we can actually get them there, and there's a few little bits of coverage pieces that we want to do for that, and we've been asked to ask a few questions, so we had to take care of that.
Yeah. Now, we are looking at Jörg Müller and Ricardo Loggia. They are Jörg is playing Necros. It's the only Necros deck left in contention, so if it gets knocked out here, there is no chance for Necros to actually win the tournament. Jörg is also the last German player. The other two were knocked out in the top 16, which was Eugen Heid and Piranowski, who were both knocked out by Ido, who we saw in our last feature match. So very, very strong contenders that are left. We've got Necros versus Burning Abyss, as I said. Ricardo is Italian, and we have one Italian and one person from Israel left. So we have one Necros, two BA, and one Shadow left in contention. Very open field. Quite interesting, I'd say.
It's within the realms of what we predicted at the start, so I'm still going to hold to that. I was sort of right. I expected more Necros, but it was still sort of right. We had the right.
Well, we expected the flip like what we had last time, which was that
Necros would
be there was no hat in Europe, and then there was all hat in, and we thought that it'd be the other way around.
Yeah.
But what's basically happened is we saw more Necros in the top 8 than we have now.
Yeah.
So
it's on its way out from the looks of things.
Yeah, it does look that way. A lot of people are now wise to it, so they just play around it.
Big surprise this weekend, Shadol, in my opinion.
Yes, most definitely.
When you see 3 in the top 8, and you know, something has happened.
Anoitless.
Minor revision to that. Yes, you can fuse while it's in play. Really sorry, it says from your hand or graveyard. Keywords I couldn't read from the screen. We've got a much smaller monitor with the cards on, so I can't get the text, so I'm doing this all from memory.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Very far away. Now, we have been waiting quite a while, so let's go over to the table where our players are ready to start.
There we go.
Now, we are just waiting for their hands to be loaded in there. Jörg over on the left playing Necros, and Ricardo on the right playing Burning Abyss. Now, just taking a look at the deck list there, is there anything interesting happening, or are they pretty standard builds?
For Ricardo, he's playing 19 trap cards, 2 spells. I unfortunately can't read these trap cards because they're all in Italian. I know there's a Crush Card Virus in there.
There's Vanity's Emptiness.
Yeah, I can see Vanity's Emptiness.
Breakthrough Skill.
You can spot Breakthrough Skill?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see as it comes up. I'll recognise the cards when I see the pictures. Monster-wise, he's main decking 2 Max C's, and then the rest is just Tour Guide, 2 Mathematicians, single Barber, single Libic, single Rubik, 2 Farfa, 3 Graph, 3 Seer, 3 Scarm, and a Partridge in a Pear Tree. And Jörg is playing... He's playing Necros, and there is nothing really terribly exciting in there that's off the wall. No, it seems
just a pretty standard build.
Yeah, there's a couple of cards in there that I can't read, but we'll see them as they pop up. That's one of the challenges of foreign deck list.
And he's playing Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer in his side deck there.
Yeah, Kaiku's pretty cool.
And Soul Release.
Okay, so on to the match. Jörg has opened 2 reinforcements of the army, a Djinn Releaser of Rituals, a Valkyrus, and a Book of Moon.
Ricardo has opened a Graph, Libic, Breakthrough Skill, Mistake, and Raigeki Break.
Oh, this is going to be really interesting to see who's going first here. That Mistake is massive compared to his opponent's 2 reinforcements of the armies. He can shut him out straight away. And it is the Burning Abyss player, Ricardo, going first, who's going to be able to get that Mistake online. But taking the first turn here is massive. So let's see how this plays out. So we're going to see turn 1 Dante. Dante detaching Graph. Top 3 cards going to the graveyard. Flip him up. We've got a Scarm in there as well, so that's also going to trigger during the end phase.
There's also Rubik in there as well, so he has the opportunity to be able to get a Seer for that out, to be able to get himself a quick Virgil.
Yeah, the Rubik doesn't special summon itself. It doesn't actually do anything. It's sent to the graveyard. It's third effect.
That's why I just said Seer. Brings it out
Seer.
to get a quick Virgil.
Yeah, okay, sure. So yeah, we've got Dante. Dante's here. He's thrown his whole hand on the field. He knows exactly what he's playing against because he's getting the Skarm Search as well in the end phase, so he's going to have some fodder for the Rogeki break. He's got the Mistake breakthrough skill as well. He is looking very strong against his opponent's hand. His opponent's hand does have 2 search cards in it. Oh, and he's got Graph as well. Reinforcements to the army. Flips up Mistake.
Hashtag nope.
Yes.
Best cards in the game say no.
Oh, Mistake. So good here. So he's now got absolutely no plays. He can set the Book of Moon. The Book of Moon pretty good against Burning Abyss because it can take out a large number of monsters all at once.
And the Jinlock.
Well, he can't actually make any kind of ritual summon, so he's going to defend himself with a Jin releaser of rituals. So Jorg ends his turn, I believe. Yep, he's going to activate Dante, send in Libic to the graveyard, send in top 3. That's Fire Lake, Crush Guard, and I missed the last one.
Because either there.
Okay, yep, so we can see an XE summon. Another Dante. Dante doing his thing, sending 3 more cards to the graveyard. We're seeing Barber.
It's Fiend Griefing and a Solemn Warning.
Yep. Yep, so does he choose to use the Barber effect?
He can do. Gets a nice bit of damage through.
He's still in the very early stages of the game, so it would be a very awkward Barber. We'd be unable to... You'd end up having to banish a couple of cards you might not want to. So he's going to summon I think that's Farfa.
That's correct. That is a Farfa.
Ah, okay, he's got the Crush Card Virus online as well.
Ricardo basically has this.
Dante
100%.
Smash. Yeah. That early mistake is going to be the deciding factor, and this game could have gone completely differently had Jorg gone first. Yep, 2 Dantes to defense mode.
And here we go. Let's see what Jorg draws into here.
Yeah, he could top the Mystical Space Typhoon and be okay. He's playing 2 of them. I can hear next door. They're watching on a bit of delay, and I think they just saw the mistake flipped up on the reinforcements of the army. So we've got a Unicorn, a Valkyrus, and Effect Veiler, and reinforcements of the army. That is not good. He's going to...
As said, he has basically...
He'd rather hide the information.
He's just going to hide the information. There is no point carrying on there.
Yeah, because like any number of things could happen. He could just use the Farfa to get rid of that card, attack directly. That's a lightning fast finish for Ricardo, commanding that, playing Mistake in his Burning Abyss deck.
So, side decks. What's Ricardo going to think to side in?
So Ricardo has Mystical Space Typhoons in there, which he's probably not going to bring in unless he's expecting Royal Decrees, and Royal Decree very popular choice, and Jorg is playing Royal Decrees, so we might see Mystical Space Typhoons coming in, which seems a bit counterintuitive. It's very clever of the Necros deck to know that people start taking Mystical Space Typhoon out to and discourage them from putting them back in because they're playing Necros, and then you suddenly see Royal Decrees. There's Fire Lake of the Burning Abyss. Whether or not that comes in is questionable. There's 2... there's 3 Majesty's Fiend and 2 Vanity's Fiend.
So well prepared for the special summons and for the effect monsters there. Moving over, there's actually a Vanity's Emptiness stuck in at the side deck here for Jorg.
Yeah, he has Fire and Ice Hand. He has Mystical Space Typhoon, Vanity's Emptiness. He has Mind Crushes, Kaiku. Very interestingly, he's playing Soul Release. Banish 5 cards from the opponent's graveyard.
That's not necessarily that interesting if you really think about what happens in this format.
Yeah.
Graveyard is usually hand number 2. That hasn't changed for since last year.
I imagine that'd be really interesting if you're playing Necros and you go, okay, so my next turn's going to be massive. Soul Release, I'll just take out all your mirrors and a bunch of guys.
It's ridiculous.
Oh, that's a very big DD Crow you just threw at my face.
And it's up to 5 as well, so you don't need to have 5 in the graveyard to be able to play it.
Yeah, just sweep them all out.
Yeah.
So both players are going to be very prepared for the opposing matchup. We've not seen any rogue strategies. The Turbo Towers did unfortunately go down in the end, and it's not. We're not seeing it in the top 4, which I imagine is a massive relief to these players.
Yeah, Clifford kind of just dropped off after we saw Turbo Towers doing what it does best.
Yeah, I think it was Dao Long was the last player in contention playing the deck, and he got eliminated at the top 16, I believe, or top 32. One of the two.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if there's anything off the wall in the side decks. I can't read any of this. I can recognise the numbers.
Yeah, just because it's in Italian there. You've got Virgil Dante, you've got Downed Magician, number 49, number 30 Acid Golem, Alucard, Mecrypt Engineer, wind up Zen Mains,
Yes.
number 20, and the number 47.
Giga Brilliant and
Yep.
number 47, yeah. Which one was number 47 again?
I'm not too sure off the top of my head.
I should know this. I should know this.
Can't quite read the handwriting.
You know, I'll look that up later, or it'll come into play. I'll have to remember this. The thing is, it will come to me as soon as we're finished. Let's see what else we've got in.
In the
Yorks.
in the Necros deck, we've got a Diamond Direwolf, Rhapsody and Berserk, Gaga Cowboy, Silent Honorarch, Dark Xyz Rebellion Dragon, Castel, Daigusto Emerald, Lava Valchain, Abyss Dweller, Evil Swarm Exciting Knight, Ragnar Zero, and Star Eater.
Oh, it's Nightmare Shark, of course.
Yes.
How could I forget that? I saw it earlier. Sorry, guys. Sorry, yeah, it's Nightmare Shark. I knew that all along. Alright, so we're just getting the hands loading in right now. Who do you think's going to win this one?
With the way, it depends who goes first. In this case, I'll be honest with you. Already we've got, oh, well, it's Burning Abyss going first, and there is a Sir, a Farfa, a Graph, and a Breakthrough skill.
Okay, so we're not going to see a mistake.
Maxi has been dropped, and, well, it looks like,
I think he just passed.
yeah, he's not going to give his opponent any more cards.
Now, the real interesting thing with that is by just passing, even if his opponent destroys the monster to put the card in the graveyard, he can't trish him.
Yes.
Had he set the Breakthrough skill, there was the opportunity to destroy the Farfa and then try and resolve the Trish.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, you could flip Breakthrough skill, but then if your opponent has the Book of Moon or Book of Tyre, as we've seen, he would be able to resolve.
Yeah, it would resolve.
So this one might actually look a little bit more like a game. So
Was the last one not?
not really. Honestly, it's like, I'm not doing anything with this.
Okay, so Century of the Thousand Hands came down.
The handyman can.
And there is a Kaleidoscope for the Unicorn, sending Herald to the grave. And there's a Shooting Quasar Dragon.
There's
There's two Heralds in there as well.
He just went for the Shooting Quasar as his level 12 of choice.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the search is taking a little while, and we're going to see a cycle. Yeah, we've got a Bryonic and another Necros Mirror, so alongside the cycle. So this is going to be.
York have the one-turn kill here?
He's not going to be able to pull it off because the Farfa is going to be able to remove one of the potential attacking monsters, even if it's just temporarily.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not going to be able to push all the damage through because he could, cycle either Bryonic or Clauseless, and he's sending the shirt away, which will then mean he's got access to his Necros Mirror. So here comes Bryonic.
I still think he would have a chance, basically because he could just overlay into Abyss Dweller
Yes,
and stop Farfa's effect, get attacks through.
yeah, that's true. Hold on.
I mean, he'd be taking out one of his attackers regardless, but it would it stops Burning Abyss.
Yeah, he goes Abyss Dweller. Would actually be able to get it with the powered up effect because Unicorn is a water monster.
Yes, that's correct.
So that'd be 22 plus 28. No, one's not a direct attack.
That's correct.
He's running the math because he can summon that Trishula as well, even if he won't get the effect.
Trishula would be on 3200.
32 plus 28.
That's 6,000.
Not 8,000.
Unfortunately, not for Jorg.
Okay, yeah, the Farfar is going to be able to
Yeah, I
shield
think he's
some
just
life
going to
points.
let it happen. Yeah, he's going to come back.
Yeah, and he also gets to deny the rank 4 summon during main phase 2, which would have been Abyss Dweller, almost certainly. Yeah, so 1400 damage coming in only. Although he has a Trish primed and ready.
Unicore, of course, is just going to make Dante completely useless for him.
Yeah, Dante's not going to be able to get over that. So, how does Ricardo respond? He's got 3 monsters and a breakthrough skill, and he's just drawn for his turn.
Let's see what comes through. And it's a Scum.
Scum. Okay, so he's got a lot of special summons he can make, and a lot of rank 3s. This is actually an incredibly complicated hand to play with. Okay, so he's going to special summon Farfar. Normal summon Graph. And then there's going to see the overlay.
Mm-hmm. Now, will he make something just big, or will he make the Dante dropping a card off?
Yeah, he's making
Yeah.
Dante in defense mode.
He is going to activate the effect. And he will get Graph's effect also, of course. Abyss Dweller would have stopped that, obviously.
Yep. Oh, he ends up throwing away his Tour Guide and 2 trap cards, so he's getting no bonus effects this turn. And Graph is going to activate. He's not. He can't get Farfar. He's going to go for Skarm. He is going to get Skarm.
And I think that Jorg might have it here.
Yeah, we're going to see a special summon Seer. Oh, he's not going to get Trish because he's got the breakthrough skill. His opponent doesn't actually have the Book of Moon to respond.
And there's the Acid Golem.
Oh, Acid Golem, which is actually being negated by Unicore temporarily.
I mean, he wants to go over the Brionic, otherwise he's
Yeah.
not going to have any cards on the field anyway.
Yeah, he doesn't want. He can't leave the Brionic, especially with his Dante. There, he's just going to go. Okay, I'm going to send these 2 back, and then Ricardo's not going to be looking too pretty. There's the breakthrough skill. So Jorg in a very strong position now. Draws a card for his turn.
So, Jorg, not necessarily in a massively strong position. Let's see what he has in his hand to see if that's changed. Well, he has the Manju. He has a nice hand.
Yeah, he's got Manju, Mirror. Probably going to be using one of the Manjus. Diamond Direwolf now can get access to his Necros mirrors in the graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
And the back row card being taken out. Oh. Breakthrough skill being used. That's actually really clutch because that's going to keep the mirrors in the... he's not going to be able to banish from his graveyard to get mirrors.
And he can't run over the defense there. Now, he does have a mirror in hand.
Yeah, he's got a Trish play, and that's very much live. And he's got a... Ricardo has a Skarm in hand. But Trish on its own will probably have to take out the Acid Golem if it picks a monster there, which will then just trigger the 2 guys under it. Otherwise, the Acid Golem is still pretty big enough to just swing over. Okay, I think he's going to... It looks like he's using his battle phase to attack his Diamond Direwolf into... Nope. Okay, no, he's going for it. He's going for the Trish. And
Yeah, he just collects his cards.
yeah, he just picks up. Yeah, he's not having that. No, fair enough.
Yeah.
We're going to game 3.
Yes, we are.
At this rate, we may get to go home early.
Jorg actually having a bit of a better time that game, because the first game, as you said, wasn't really a game.
Yeah, that was just over so fast. And this game went a lot more towards Jorg and how people traditionally view the BA Necros matchup.
Yeah.
But key thing here, Ricardo gets to go first. And one mistake could end this. Oh, hold on. Oh, God, I did it again, sorry.
Yeah, one mistake could end this.
Yeah.
Either way, I mean...
well, that statement can't possibly be wrong.
no,
I
it
suppose
can't,
that's-
because the card mistake will end it.
Yeah.
And if there is a mistake...
that was really weak
I get
on my
it.
part. It wasn't
That's
intentional.
fun, I'm sure.
No, it wasn't. So Ricardo might get to use his card mistake going first into this game. He's also got... He's going to probably reside deck his Is there any options in here that would make it be better to go when he's going first? Yeah, he can go special summon Vanity's Fiend, special summon go Majesty's Fiend.
Mm-hmm.
These
He has
players
a lot of options, as we said, just between the last game.
Yeah.
He's just shuffling up again. Really kind of thinking about what he needs to take.
You see all the foils just sort of reflecting on his face.
Yeah.
As he goes through, he's like, oh yeah, this is a pretty shiny deck. He's actually not deciding on what he's fighting, he's just looking, admiring the Burning Abyss. Do you reckon there's a chance that's happening?
Not at all.
I'm not going to spend my 3 minutes of siding doing that.
No. It's like, ooh, that's pretty.
Goes, oh, I could
Look at the artwork on this guy.
totally get a rainbow dragon in here somewhere.
Yeah.
No, don't do that. That's just bad.
Do you think any players ever asked if they can rub Ryan's sideburns for luck?
Honest to God, if I was Ryan, I would never agree to that.
Yeah, he lets people touch his face.
How do you? You know what? I don't want you to answer that.
He had a fanboy come up earlier.
Really?
Yeah, he asked specifically to speak to me and Ryan. So
Wow.
that he could get a photo with us.
Oh,
and
that's-
and so that he could touch Ryan's sideburns.
That's
They are soft.
Getting-
I think he conditions them.
that's. Sorry, I just got to compose myself. What? Why is this information being shared with anybody?
Well, he's very proud of them.
You know, maybe he can write a little blog to tell you how to do it. In
Yes,
case
yes, he
you
will
want
write a blog about his sideburns. Now we are back to the game.
to. God, I'm gonna have to, sorry, just unhear all of that. Right, so game 3, Ricardo most likely going first with Burning Abyss against Jorg's Necros, who is progressing to the finals. He makes Jorg go first this game. Okay, so he's going to take out one card from his hand. He didn't draw the Mistake here, but he did get a Solemn Warning and a Fiend Griefing, and 3 very strong Burning Abyss monsters, the Graf, the Seer, and the Rubik. Jorg has Reinforcements, Manju, Mystical Space Typhoon, so actually even the Mistake wouldn't be great here. Firehand, Maxi, Necros of the Unicorn. Maxi being superb here.
He's just used reinforcements of the army there.
Let's get the Clauselus getting Kaleidoscope sending Herald. And then from there,
Back to where we were.
yeah, possibly. Does he go for a Ginlock here?
Does he have the ability to?
Yes, because he can now. He's already used Clauselus. Yeah, he could get the Necros Mirror, make Level Chain sends Jin, use Cycle, and he can start with a Ginlock if he wants to. Yeah, he's just gonna go for Bryonic. In actual fact, he's got the Max C, so it's not even like he needs to. So he'd probably rather.
Wouldn't a Ginlock basically completely wreck his opponent right now?
Well, he doesn't know that because if his opponent has the out to it, he send like he's gone for a Valkyrie. So if he goes all in on that Ginlock and his opponent outs it, it's just going to be really bad, and it's a way of throwing the game away.
Yeah. You never want to overextend.
Especially when he's got the Max C as backup and a Unicorn which negates all the Dantes.
And there's exactly what you were saying.
Yeah, he's got Majesty's Fiend.
So, special summon, Majesty's Fiend.
Yeah,
Attack over the Unicorn, sit behind it.
Yeah.
I mean, well, he can't quite attack over the Unicorn because of the Valkyros, and there is a Fire Hand in hand.
Well, he can't activate the Valkyros. He can't activate any effect. So yeah, Majesty's
Oh,
Fiend.
it's Majesty's Fiend, sorry, yeah. Obviously, I was thinking of Vanity's Fiend for a moment.
And that's excellent because that Max C then just gets taken out straight away. Only one card drawn, and then there's a Solemn Warning, Fiend Griefing to back that up. That Majesty's Fiend couldn't have come at a better time. Couldn't have come at a better time there.
So let's look at all of the cards that can't work.
So you see all of those ones on the bottom half of the screen.
Those.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
ones. But there's still a level 4, so a rank 4 could be made that may potentially run over the Majesty's Fiend. But as soon as he goes for it, you're going to see Solemn Warning being used. As soon as something comes to threaten that, okay, we're going to see Cycle. A quick look to see what's in there. Solemn Warning.
Yeah,
Okay.
good play.
Yeah. Well, he's got the out with the no. He doesn't have another mirror.
Nope. That's it.
Oh, that's a really awkward position to be in.
There really isn't anything to do.
Yeah,
You
although
can set the fire hand, but it won't do anything.
yeah, but the Burning Abyss player can't commit any more of his cards to the field because oh wait, no, Majesty Fiend stops effects from activating.
Yes, doesn't stop inherent summons.
No, he's going to set the card. No, reconsiders. Yep, he's just going to set the card.
Okay, should he have activated Fiend Griefing
No,
during the draw phase?
he's actually. Yeah, he could have sent away what the Unicorn being the only Necros monster in the graveyard.
Oh, there's Bryonic as well.
Oh yeah, so it would have made no sense to use the griefing.
Sure. Especially because he can't activate any of the graveyard effects of his monsters.
Yeah, it would be. He's just going to hold that back until he absolutely needs it.
Now, he does have a Valkyrus in hand and a Shuret.
Yeah,
So although he wouldn't get the search off Shuret, he can just play Valkyrus, attack over.
yeah, and then he can go back to business as usual.
Okay, he's banishing again. It's a really weird mixed reaction coming from outside.
Mystical Space Typhoon. A quick check. Is it worth using Fiend Griefing?
He has a Seer in hand. I don't see why he wouldn't.
He decided he didn't want to put any of those options back in his opponent's deck.
That's good. It's a pretty strong hand for York now, though.
Yeah, York is going to be able to out this Majesty's Fiend, and then take this game back to where it was supposed to be. He's 2 mirrors down, and he's got 2 in hand, so there's only 2 mirrors left in his deck, but he's far from running out of steam. He hasn't used his normal summon for this turn, so we could be seeing a... He's still got the shirt, yeah, he's going to use the shirt, he's got the mirror, he's got the Valkyrus. He can't search for the shirt. Sorry, I forgot his name for a second. I was just remembering it's Mr. Tryhard.
You. Why'd you call him that?
Because he just, like, every other Necros monster requires 2 or more, but you can't use the exact monster for the level, and so you end up having to use 2 guys, and then there's one guy's like, oh, I'll take care of it.
Okay.
And he just overperforms on everything.
Sure. Now, he's done exactly what we said, which is to straight up attack over the Majesty's Fiend, so now he can get the search from Senju.
Yeah, and it's likely we're going to see there's a Trish play right here. That's Trishula being added to the hand. He got Necros Mirror, and we did see Mr. Tryhard in the graveyard. There we go. There we go again. And there's a handshake. That's it.
He's
Ricardo
like,
says you've got it.
Yeah, there is a...
Wow, Ricardo turning what would have been a rather awkward start for him into a Majesty's Fiend, and looked like he was just about getting control, and Jorg being able to play out of it and just attack over it, and then when business was usual, resolve the Trish. Both times, as soon as Trish resolved, Ricardo picked up his cards. He didn't even want to play the rest of the game.
I don't know whether that's some sort of statement for him. I just don't know whether he doesn't like Trishula or...
Well, both times it was backbreaking, and he was just going to be in a position where he had no way of winning the game, and he was just going to spend a bunch of time losing the game.
And to be fair, he's still going to Japan.
Yeah, he's still going to Kyoto. I mean, yeah, he's not going to be our European champion, but... And the Necros deck is going into the finals, but, you know, he's going to Kyoto.
Yeah. Yeah, he's basically... He doesn't really have to worry about it. He's still getting there.
Yeah, he's going to have a great time. Really looking forward to seeing how Kyoto plays out. But, yeah, congratulations to both of these players. Played excellently.
Played absolutely fantastically. Now, we will be right back with an interview with the winner from this particular match. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you again very soon.
Be right back.
Gotta find a way just to play just a little game. Got a compulsion, wanna be a champion. its weight. Sending the sword to revealing light. Gotta think, be wise, realize the situation. Animate your cards, make a power combination. Sick about,